Alright, good evening all. So today we are going to go over a few tips and tricks I've learned playing TemTem that might help you out. The first of which is when you start a game, the first thing you really want to do is try and find a synergy and really focus on leveling that up. Before that though, every time you level up, try to pick a skill that you want. Do not focus on leveling up anything that you already have, because stuff that you pick up in the world, the boxes and such, they will automatically level up stuff for you. So save your level up picks for new techniques that you can fit in or selecting synergies. So really none of this works for me. We're going to re-roll that. Re-roll that. Yeah, this is okay. We'll go for a heat sink. Heat sink is one that I like for one of my regular skills. Wave is absolutely my favorite for this Tim. It shoots at the closest thing, so if you're running in a direction, there's a good chance it will fire in front of you, clearing the path, and it's just amazing. It's one of the best synergies I think you can get. Definitely one that I go for right out of the gate. So first thing we're going to do is try and level up really quick, pick up all the experience we can get. This is pretty nice to have. Basically, the cooldown of your techniques, 35% at base. Really, really nice. Especially if you're doing it solo and you're trying to do these events. Makes a big difference. So nice to have until we figure out, or we find something else to synergize. They say pretty much everything that you can get, you can synergize. I'm not sure if that's totally true, but I'll take the word at it. I may have just not found the synergy for that one. I also try and go for everything ranged, because later on there's a skill that you can get that it'll cost you 25% damage, but it gives you 3 times the projectiles. And if you've got ranged projectiles, it's a massive boost in your damage and crowd control. This is a really fun game. It's really addictive. Later, when you first start out, the experience can be a little tight. Once you level up a bit and you get all your skills unlocked, I highly recommend endless mode if you've already got your quest done. For some reason, it doesn't like to count endless mode for a lot of the quests. Let's take this dim because we can go wrong with fire rate. Alright, so we've got an event over here. Like I said, the events are what we're going to use to level up our skills that we picked. When we actually level up, see, I've already got that, so it's kind of a waste for me to level that up with my level up. I'm much better off picking another technique that I don't have, because when we get this box in a bit, it could level up either one of these. So right now, having this extra level up, or this extra skill, big help. I'm not paying attention and totally missed that puzzle piece, but that's okay, we got plenty of time. See, I really want the wave synergy unlocked really quick, but as I just said, it is really a waste if you go for that first. We're going to go for the drill. That'll give us another synergy possibility. Always got to take our evolutions. That's a big jump in all of our skills. Alright, so this is what I was talking about, the glitch. I really don't focus on any of these. There's only 2 of them that I ever go for with my build. Like I said, there's one that will cost you 25% of your damage, but it gives you 3 extra projectiles, which is a big boost in damage. The other one is, since everything I picked is ranged, there is one that boosts all your ranged damage, but it destroys your melee damage. And since I don't have any melee damage, it is a no-brainer. You got to take that. So nothing here we really want. Everything will kind of hurt us more than it helps us, so we're going to skip all that. The ultimates I try to save for when I need to clear an event or when I'm fighting a boss. The reason I do it when I'm fighting a boss is not so much to damage the boss, but it's to clear all the other stuff away so my attacks don't target all the other mobs that I'm not trying to fight, but instead all go for the boss. There's nothing there that I really want, so in this case we are going to be focused to take something, because I don't want either of these skills. So exception to the rule. What'd you drop for it? Alright, so here, there's our level ups. So if we just go from event to event, we are set with the leveling up of stuff, and then we just save our levels for our synergy. In endless mode, you really want as many synergies as you can get to try and get as powerful as you can get. Because it doesn't really mean much at the start, but later on you're going to want as much DPS as you can get, as much survivability. Alright, well, that will synergize for that, so we gotta take that. And we got a level up to our wave, which is lovely, because that is the one that we really want to go for. Yeah, we need to take out the boss. Okay, we got new stuff, but nothing I actually want. Yeah, the only thing that I want here is the wave, so again, exception to the rule, we will we'll use our wave to clear out all the mini mobs so that we can just focus our damage on the mini boss here. Take him down as quickly as possible. Get him out of the way so we can get to this event, grab another box. I really should have the distance turned on so I know which event is closer. You can pretty much tell just from the size of the icon setup. This event here can be really difficult when you have a bunch of synergies going and you can't even see what's going on. Right now we're good. Alright, anything new? We got nothing new. So, like I said, we wanted to focus on our wave first because that is, without a doubt, our best skill, our best synergy. Take it. Alright, on to our next event. This one's not going to give us really anything. Again, we don't need anything here. What I will do is I know I'm not going to use the toxic waste, so I'm going to put a block on that to increase the odds of something we want later on. So, yeah, we'll take that. Alright. Quick kill, out of the way, onto the next event. We do not have another event. We got some mini bosses here. We want to clear the board and just focus our DPS on these guys real quick. Try to take them down real quick. Get their loot. We just had another event spawn and we want to get down there. Kind of slowly lead these guys down here. I definitely take the reroll because we'll use that a lot. Trying to get all of our technique slots built up. Again, we're going to block this to increase the odds of something we want coming up. We're going to use a reroll after that. And now we got another range attack, which is the exploit beam. So we'll take that to fill up one of our 2 empty technique slots. Gives us another attack. And we're kind of hurting on the health. Alright. Hello. Take that cherry. Alright, got a box up. Get over here, take that. leveled up. Quite a few good things there. Again, we're going to focus on the wave. Acid Rain is a really nice event early on, especially when you're struggling to take stuff out because nothing can get in here. So you have to watch out for some of the range attacks, you have to watch out for mini bosses and bosses, but other than that, all you've got to do is watch out for the circles because nothing else can get into that range. Invulnerability, really good to leave on the map for when you're going to face some of the bosses because you can take that and you can just face camp right on top of the bosses and just unleash as much damage. That's going to help because we left a lot of experience around. I didn't mean to pick up the plate mail, but that's okay. Oh, we have 3 more chickens. The map is not being good to us right now. Let's go for Data Burst. I really wish I had some rerolls. This one can be really handy. You know, we're going to take that for right now just so we can deal with these chickens. We'll replace it if we can get a synergy to pop up. Nothing new. We're going to block the data corruption. And, okay, well, we got a synergy there, so we have to replace now. The synergy above all else. That's synergized, that. We didn't pick up anything for the stim pack yet. So we're going to replace that, because that is our least desired. Tough call here. What we can do is we can put a block on that, increase the odds of stuff we do want. And we'll go ahead and upgrade the data burst. Alright. That, get rid of all these other mobs so we can focus on these chickens that are about to kill me, and I may be counter. I do have a revive, but I want to go ahead and fall back to show you what you should be going for first on your experience tree. So the first 2 things I really like to go for is unlocking extra techniques and also unlocking extra gear. So we go into our skills. So the first thing way over here somewhere. Allow this TemTem to... Nope. Okay, I lost it. It's over here somewhere. Alright, let's focus up here maybe. Increase the number of gears that can be equipped by 2. That is one of the first things that you'll want to go for. It just requires putting a 3 points into luck, and then you can unlock more gear. This will give you so much more damage or survivability than putting points into raising damage. The second thing I'd go for, like I said, is techniques. If I can remember where exactly they were. They're over here somewhere. But yeah, having the extra techniques on top of the extra gear is what I go for first, because it just makes such a massive difference having all the different synergies, all the different attacks. Why, I don't know why I can't find it right now, but I assure you, it is there somewhere. After that, that's when we want to go down into our projectiles and the piercing. Big difference there. And then after that, that's when I just kind of spread things around. I'll go for the damage first. My ranged. The cooldown of techniques is a big one. But you really can't go wrong after that. Just kind of spread it around, whatever fits your play style. But I hope this little bit of information has helped you out. It's a really fun game, really addictive. So, if you don't have it yet, it's on Steam. Get it.